So today I want to speak to everyone about my Stealth electric bike. Finally, I am able to do so because last month we actually have new regulations that have been released, legislating that you are required to register it at the Land Transport Authority, and that's just in Singapore. Of course, it's also another reason why I've been very hesitant about speaking about my Stealth electric bike, because I know that it doesn't comply with the LTA standards. There was this clause that actually states keeping a non-compliant electric bike will be an offense. So obviously I was really upset, and I was just thinking to myself, like, how is this even possible? Because I bought this bike about 6 years ago. I really enjoy riding this electric bike, especially the Stealth electric bike, and it's just very unfortunate that if it's gonna be an offense, I will have no idea where I'm gonna keep it. Do I have to dispose of it? So you can call it an intelligent thing, you can call it a very stupid thing, but I decided to write into the Land Transport Authority of Singapore to ask if I can still continue to keep my electric bike. And it was only 2 days ago that they replied, and they said that yes, it will be an offense for me to ride it on the road, but they specifically stated that it will not be an offense for me to keep it in a private compound, i.e. at my home. So thank God I will still be able to keep my beloved Stealth electric bike, and today I will share with you a review 6 years later. So here it is. This is my Stealth electric bike. As you can see, it's got upgraded front shocks. It's the RockShox Bomber, and it's got this nice little ram cup holder that I bought. Back in the day, I would actually use this to just commute around the areas. I would just buy coffee, I'll just leave it here, and what do you call this guy, like a carrier behind. This is where I keep the charger, and this charger has been working for, look at that, and look at how big it is. It's a really huge, the entire thing is like one huge heat sink. It dissipates heat very well. It charges via an XLR connector by the side over here. So this is the XLR connector, and this is the rear motor. It's about 5,200 watts. It's got pedals as well. As you can see, that it's just like a regular bike chain over here. So again, I haven't really I haven't serviced this Stealth Bomber like forever. This is an absolute beast of a machine. It requires almost zero maintenance, and I've been riding it for the last 6 years. I put down, I don't know, like maybe 5,000 kilometers, maybe 10,000 kilometers, I'm not really sure. And I've just replaced the grips actually. So these are the OD grips I just replaced. It's a little bit shorter. And I was so sentimental about the old grips, I actually kept it. So the old grips are a little bit longer actually, as you can tell. So actually it fits a lot nicer. So I just replaced these grips. I have no idea, and I guess I can't use this bike for very much longer. I just have to keep it here, or I just got to bring it to Malaysia. Now, how does this V-Box actually work? You actually shift your gears in this manner. I'm on the tallest gear right now, so I just have to twist it. It's a Suntour, what do you call it? A Suntour gearbox, and that's how you shift gears from. It's got 6 gears in total. You can see another heat sink at the bottom, and downhill brakes. It's got a slight rust. Probably need to remove the rust over here. Anyway, the brakes have held up really well. These are downhill brakes. I've only had to replace the brake pads, I believe, maybe 3 times. I've bled it maybe twice. And as you can see that Quigley is an aftermarket company in Australia. It's an independent company, Lincoln Quigley. I've spoken with him a long time ago. I bought some of these rear fenders and these front fenders from him. Then the splashes, I haven't have a bike stand. This is probably the version 1 bike stand for the B-52 Stealth Bomber. He has since released version 2. It's a much stronger design. You should definitely look him up at this website. It's Lincoln Quigley Motorsports. We have road tires. These are the 24-inch Moto tires by DMR Bikes. You could use different kinds of tires as well, but these are the ones I've chosen. And again, the wear is very, very nice and even. Hasn't worn out yet. Really nice. And I've also had them installed with puncture-proof liners on the inside, so it's extremely reinforced in that manner. Check out the wear I have on this saddle. It's got this built-in saddle suspension that I really, really like. It makes the ride extremely comfortable. What you're seeing here is essentially stock. I've not done any modifications to the rear motor. Battery is stock, everything else is stock except for the minor upgrades that I've mentioned. It's extremely well thought out frame design. And I'm pretty sure there are others out there that tries to be a stealth bomber, but it really isn't. The Stealth is the only one right now that gives a lifetime warranty on your frame. Stealth Bomber number 256. I've got a Brooks saddle on. Yeah, so there you have it. This is my Stealth electric bike, and it's probably the first and only time that I'm gonna review it, because it's gonna be an offense to ride on the road. Having said that, this bike weighs a total of about maybe 63 kilos. It's got a top speed of about 90 kilometers an hour. But what I would really want to highlight is this. I've had it for 6 years. I've never had an accident with it. Maybe again, it really just boils down to how careful you are on the road, and how and your behavior, and how you use a machine like this. Any vehicle is a weapon, and in the hands of the wrong person, obviously you will get into very serious accidents. And the Stealth electric bike is probably one of the fastest, if not the fastest, electric bike in the world. And I just want to tell everyone out there who's watching this, especially in Singapore, if you ride a bike, I want to remind you again and again, it's really your responsibility to be safe. You can ride an LTA compliant bicycle and you're still gonna hit someone, and you're still gonna cause a really serious injury. So please wake up your bloody idea. Stop being a jerk, by riding like an idiot. Okay, I have a Stealth electric bike and I haven't had any major accidents. Also because I think I'm responsible towards other commuters on the road, and I think it is your responsibility as well to do the same. And that's all I have for today. I hope you liked the review on the Stealth electric bike. If there are any questions, please drop them in the comment box below and I will answer them. Until the next video, ride safe and take care. Okay, bye.